Well, good morning. Welcome this morning. We're happy to be here to talk about some of the Earth Day events that the City of Sioux Falls has got planned here in April. My name is Josh Peterson. I'm the Environmental Services Manager for the City of Sioux Falls, and I'm glad you could join us today. Since 2013, the City of Sioux Falls has hosted a conference that highlights the importance of the caring for our natural resources in the City of Sioux Falls, including the Big Sioux River, which is one of our biggest assets on the east side of South Dakota. It started as a half-day event called the Big Sioux River Summit, which eventually evolved into a full-day event with speakers and presentations, and we've historically had that at the Sioux Falls Convention Center. When we started to look at ways to build on the success of that event, the mayor suggested that we partner with South Dakota State University to not only bring more attendees to the conference, but help broaden the topics outside of just the urban focus that we've typically had. That's how we landed on the Big Sioux Stewardship Summit, which is our new title event for the event. We've moved the conference from our typical December timeframe to April to align with Earth Month and all the other events we have planned during that month, including the Big Sioux River Cleanup event. I want to take a moment to thank South Dakota State University for their partnership on this event, as it's helped elevate it to a whole new level in such a positive way. So the Big Sioux Stewardship Summit provides a bigger scope of the entire Big Sioux River watershed and environmental initiatives that support the communities surrounding it. The Big Sioux River is one of our biggest assets, and it's important we make efforts to conserve and care for it. The summit helps highlight some of those efforts, and this year broadens the topic to include agriculture. The summit will be held on April 16th and 17th, with bus tours on the first day, and the second day organized as our typical conference this year at the Holiday Inn City Center, with presentations, keynote speakers, and vendor booths. For the first day, bus tours, there are two different tracks that people can attend, an urban track and a rural track. The urban bus tour will visit places such as our water purification plant and our water reclamation plant. The rural bus tours will make stops such as Cherry Rock Gardens and Bodewine Dairy Farms near Baltic. Both of these tours run twice a day on April 16th. The first set's from 8 a.m. to noon, and the second from 1 to 5 p.m. Tours are limited to 40 people, so we encourage everybody who is interested to go to our website and register by April 2nd to ensure your seat on the bus. You can find more information on the tours and the speakers on our summit webpage, siouxfalls.gov/stewardship. Next, I want to invite Vernon Brown, Associate Vice President for External Affairs at South Dakota State University, to the podium to add some more.
Good morning, I'm Vernon Brown. I work for South Dakota State University. My role is being the bridge. I work here in Sioux Falls for SDSU. My job is to be the bridge between the campus and all things Sioux Falls. And so we're here to help partner with the City of Sioux Falls on this event. SDSU has had an active role in this event for many years. We've had faculty and researchers speak to it. But this year, at the mayor's invitation and working with Josh, we're partnering in much of the planning of it as well, and we're hoping that this will enhance the summit and bring more people, more citizens in together. What we really like about it is it takes both the urban aspect of conservation, but also factors in the rural aspect. So all of us as individuals can show impact in what we do in our homes and how it might affect the environment. Josh and the rest of the team have done a great job through history of bringing professionals in, engineers and developers to the summit in the past. We're hoping that this will be expanded to more interest with citizens in Sioux Falls. And you don't even have to be just a citizen of Sioux Falls. We want to reach this out to the whole watershed of the Big Sioux River, which really is about the size of New Jersey. So we're hoping we can increase attendance outside city limits, and even some of our students and faculty, we hope that they'll take part in this too. Some of the enhancements Josh touched on, those tours, we think those are going to be exciting. Programs about art influenced by nature will be a piece of it, and then the locally grown foods and taking care of food waste and how that can be impactful in Sioux Falls. Those are some of the elements that the summit will bring. As Josh said, the first day of the summit on April 16th, we'll introduce attendees to behind-the-scenes tours. Tours that you probably won't ever get to see otherwise, like the water reclamation plant or local farms, big operations and small operations, behind the scenes tours. And the second day is that traditional summit on the 17th, and it will have 3 breakout areas: water resources, regenerative agriculture, and urban stewardship. We're also excited about some of the keynote speakers that will be in place. Mayor Paul Tenhaken will be talking about the 10 things you can do from your home to improve the conservation and environment of the city. And then SDSU President Barry Dunn will take on the rural aspect. For those that don't know, he spent a lot of time on the Rosebud Indian Reservation ranching. He's going to talk about soil conservation, but specifically, he spent a lot of time with his grandparents there, and he's going to talk about the land ethics, as he calls it, that he learned as a young boy there. He's a great storyteller, so we're excited for that piece. We wouldn't be able to put any of this together without incredible sponsors that make the bus tours, the lunch, and other aspects possible. Our gold sponsors for the event will be Midwest Dairy, ISG, and East Dakota Water Development District. Other sponsors include the Greater Sioux Falls Chamber of Commerce and Friends of the Big Sioux River. We do have opportunities for other businesses, nonprofits, organizations, if they want to get involved as sponsors. We'll also have booths available, so they can go to siouxfalls.gov/stewardship to reach out for more information and get signed up for those things. The summit is really a great opportunity to share about local stewardship efforts in urban and rural environments, and we're hoping that citizens outside of Sioux Falls will join us. We appreciate the city's partnership in this and look forward to the expanded event this next month. Next, I'm inviting up Bryan Peterson with the Sioux Falls Parks and Rec Department to talk about some of the other Earth Day activities, Earth Month activities going on.
Thank you, Vernon. I'm Bryan Peterson. I'm the Urban Forestry Specialist with the City of Sioux Falls. And I'm wondering if any of you know why evergreens are active year-round. It's because they're afraid of being bored. How about the coldest tree in winter in Sioux Falls? Most definitely the bald cypress. All jokes aside, there's an important connection between the health of our community and the health of our natural environment. We see this connection every day as we manage over 3,400 acres of parkland, including 82 parks across Sioux Falls, a network of over 30 miles of recreational trail, and over 54,000 trees within our street and park tree inventory. These natural resources aren't just beautiful, they're fundamental to the quality of life we all enjoy here in Sioux Falls. That's why our department is committed to the responsible stewardship of these assets. As spring approaches, we often see a wonderful outpouring of support, with many people eager to participate in tree planting events and cleanup events across the city. This enthusiasm highlights the inherent desire to connect to the urban environment and the natural resources we have within it. To help our community celebrate, we have 2 family-friendly events where you can learn more about the natural resources here in Sioux Falls. We'll be holding an Earth Day Festival from 6 to 7:30 p.m. on April 18th at Great Bear Recreational Park. It's a wonderful opportunity for families to connect with nature and learn more about sustainability. We'll have a fun self-guided scavenger hunt along the trails, allowing you to explore Great Bear at your own pace. We'll be giving away grow kits so you can start your own garden in your backyard. Plus, we'll have a tote bag decorating station, which is a creative way to reduce our reliance on single-use grocery bags. And you can connect with local organizations at our vendor booths, where you can learn more about environmental initiatives within our community. If you love trees as much as I do, or you're interested in learning more about them, we have another exciting event coming up. It's our Urban Arbor Day Festival. This will be held at Pasley Park from noon to 3 on April 27th. We'll have multiple vendors on hand ready to share information and help you plan your next tree project, maybe even a couple more tree jokes. We'll be showcasing the expertise and equipment involved in managing our urban forest. Get excited because there's going to be some pretty cool trucks there. We're thrilled to announce that we will have live music. The Crabgrass crew will be performing from 1 to 2. We'll have activity books, and the bookmobile will be there. This will help keep our younger attendees entertained. You can also build your own birdhouse and take a home for your feathered friends to put up in your own backyard. Both the Earth Day Festival and the Urban Arbor Day Festival are fantastic opportunities to learn more about our environment, connect with our community, and support the stewardship efforts of the Sioux Falls Parks and Recreation Department. You can learn more on our social media accounts, and we really hope to see you there. Thank you. I'll invite Josh Peterson back up to close things out.
Thanks, Brian. So as I mentioned earlier, the Big Sioux Stewardship Summit was moved to April to naturally tie in with our Big Sioux River Greenway cleanup event. This year, the cleanup event is planned for April 26th from 10 a.m. till noon. We're looking for volunteers to join us at 7 different locations along the rec trail this year. The locations include Falls Park, Queen Bee Mill, Beetle Greenway, Park Shelter, Paisley Park, Yankton Trail Park, Sertoma Park, Legacy Park, and Elmwood Park. In the past, we've had over 450 volunteers each year join us for this event, and we're looking for at least that many people this year to join us a month from now. It's a great way to give back to your community and make an immediate impact by helping conserve our Big Sioux River Greenway. Cleanup happens rain or shine, so please dress appropriately. And if you're interested in participating, please go to siouxfalls.gov/green to sign up. Along with our cleanup event, the Great Plains Zoo and the Friends of the Big Sioux River are also hosting a cleanup event that day at the outdoor campus at Sertoma Park. It's called Party for the Planet, and it runs from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can learn more about that at greatzoo.org or at friendsofthebigsouxriver.org. With that, happy to open it up to questions for either myself or for Vernon or for Brian. And thank you again for coming.
Hi. I was just curious here, speaking a little bit here on key takeaways from that summit. What were some of those key takeaways from previous years, and what are you expecting to kind of get into for the discussion around the Big Sioux River for this year?
Yeah, we've had a great response, especially as we broadened up to more of a day event the last few years. People really appreciated not only the talk about the Big Sioux River, but also our water supply, some of the initiatives that the City of Sioux Falls is doing, and organizations within the city. And so based on that, we really thought, you know, there's some energy here. We want to find a way to broaden it, and that's why we have this great partnership with SDSU where they can bring in some of their expertise, some of their knowledge that, you know, the city doesn't have, so we can broaden it. And like Vernon said, our goal is really to broaden the attendance from what we've typically seen and really get the whole community involved.
Right. Have you seen this kind of lead from the way and information for big changes that may have already occurred or are coming to the Big Sioux River?
I'm sorry, what was that?
I'm just curious here regarding, has the summit kind of led the way here in changes regarding Big Sioux River and planning and development here for that?
I believe it's more of an informational event to let people know what's happening, and really to make people aware about the things that people can do on their daily lives that really do impact the river. Some of the things we've discussed in the past is how you can work with your own landscaping at your house, and what the type of grass you plant, the amount of fertilizer you put down, even something as simple as making sure to pick up your pet waste so that it doesn't run into the river. Those types of things can be very visible to the individual to show you can make an impact to the quality of the river.
All right, thank you so much.
All right, thank you.